We all know when it's time for us to heal, or do we? Do we really know when God is calling us to be healed? Y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tecola Burrows. For those of you who do not know me, welcome back to day 5 of our 10-day journey to holiness video. I'm excited today to dive into it. I'm very excited because honestly, I think this session is one of my favorites out of all of them because you guys gonna find out soon. But let's start. Day 5 is healing. It's healing, and I'm excited to dive into this topic today because healing, like we all need healing, right? We all need healing. We all know when it's time for us to heal, or do we? Do we really know when God is calling us to be healed? Because I know I didn't. I had no clue. I had no clue when it was time for me to heal, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably in the same boat or had a similar experience like me. But today is really going to prepare your heart to be healed. Prepare your heart for the Holy Spirit to show you the areas that you need healing in, and don't be surprised while you watching this video that he remind you of areas where you might be triggered by something that I mentioned in this video. So I want to put that disclaimer out. Do not dismiss it. You can pause this video, always come back, but allow the Holy Spirit to truly move and allow him to heal you. Like, he's just waiting for us to open up and allow him in, right? So day 5, we focus on healing, and I'm excited to dive into the topic. So first and foremost, healing. When you think of healing, what is it that you guys think of? Healing is a process, we know, and God give us grace to sustain during the healing process. I'm gonna share a personal journey of when I started healing. It wasn't pretty. Like, my journey started with unforgiveness. The healing that I needed was in the area of my heart, and the unforgiveness that I was harboring in my heart, it made it hard for God to move in the way that I needed him, right? It made it hard for me to open up to people, open up to new people, probably possibly falling back in love. I had this brick wall up and everything. And I remember walking around with a mask. I would smile, I would wear this mask, and I'll go, and that's it. But it took the Holy Spirit to show me my heart and say, hey, like, haven't I been good to you? Haven't I been enough for you to release this stuff out of your heart? Haven't I been enough for you to see that you don't have to hold these people in a space where I'm trying to make room to come into your heart? And I had a powerful encounter with the Holy Spirit, and he showed me the mess of my heart and the healing that needed to take place. And honestly, guys, like, from that day, I have never been the same. Like, I release everything onto him, and I allow him to come into my heart and fill it with love. Was it easy? No, it wasn't, because I had little triggers that come up after I had that encounter, and I would have to deal with these triggers. That's why I say healing is a process. It's a beautiful process. If I could be honest, I feel like the healing journey is beautiful. Some people talk so bad about it, but I think it's beautiful and nice when we accept it, right? When we acknowledge that we're hurt, when we acknowledge and be open and vulnerable. I feel like it's beautiful. And that was one thing that I struggled with too, was being vulnerable. And I remember God taking me on this journey of being vulnerable, and it started in my home. I had to be vulnerable with my son, being a mom, and teaching him how to be vulnerable as well. Like, I had to learn how to apologize to him when I knew I was wrong. That take a level of vulnerability, right? God says in the Word, unforgiveness. If you have unforgiveness in your heart, He do not hear your prayers. He don't hear your prayers at all. So your prayers are hitting a brick ceiling. And once I truly got that revelation, I was like, yeah, this trigger came up. I said, okay, God, let's deal with it. Let's just get rid of this right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was like, yeah, God, yeah, I feel this thing. Like it's still there. It's still something there. Let's just do it. Let's just get this out the way. Cause I don't need nothing hindering. I'm waiting on too much right now. I said, God, I don't want nothing to hinder my prayers. I want you to hear me. So if you telling me I have to release everything that I've been holding on to and every trigger that's keep triggering me, let's deal with it. But that's just my perspective. Everybody not like that. Some people are a little more reserved. They're like, okay, give me a little more time, and that's okay. But take my advice. Just let him heal you, because it's beautiful on the opposite side. Like it's so beautiful when you're truly healed, and for him to make you whole, because you have to be healed in order for God to make you whole. We must be healed first. So don't be distracted when exes start coming around, trying to stir up the pot, trying to take you back to where you just came from. Like, you have to remember that part of the reason why they're your ex, because come on, walk back down memory lane of when you was with them. And if you don't see no change, don't allow them in your space, especially when you're going through this 10-day journey to holiness. I teach on this, like, do not allow people in your space. Put up those boundaries that we talked about, and I believe in day 3, the boundaries, and protect your space at all times, because when it comes to things like this and spiritual things, we have to be very wise about it and know that any opportunity that the enemy gets to use somebody, and half of the time, I don't know about you guys, but majority of the time it was from my ex, because a lot of times space at all times, because when it comes to things like this and spiritual things, we have to be very wise about it and know that any opportunity that the enemy gets to use somebody, and half of the time, I don't know about you guys, but majority of the time it was from my ex, because a lot of times he used I didn't even know all this time my hair was sticking up, but a lot of times he used people from my past to come back, and he used people from my past to come back because his entryway was to my heart. He will always use people that's close to me, or people that I gave my heart to, because I'm a lovable person. When I love you, I love you. When I'm in it, I'm in it. If I'm your friend, I'm really your friend, and he know that. So he would use the tactics, and I was like, nah, okay. It wasn't working because I was too focused on my journey. I'm like, healing is beautiful. Like, I was becoming who I am today, and that's because I decided to heal. So stay focused today. Stay focused on day 5, and don't pay attention to the smoke screens. This will be the time where God is going to heal you, and this is the time that you have to decree and declare your healing. I want to reference Proverbs 34:18. The Lord is near to the broken heart and saves such a contrite spirit. So when you're broken, you feeling like, oh my God, I can't do this, or you feel like giving up, or you probably going through like a breakup or something like that. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. So don't close yourself off from Him and just treat Him like a mere man. He's not. He's close to the brokenhearted. He's close, and He saved a contrite spirit. But we have to be open to it. We have to start declaring this thing and say, God, I want my healing, and I want my healing now. Whatever you need to do, heal me, because I don't want to continue this journey walking in trauma. A lot of times we experience hurt, it leads to trauma. It comes with trauma. And even during my time of studying psychology in college, like right now, like I'm learning so much more about trauma and what it does to the brain. Like, trauma really changes the structure of the brain. So many people don't touch on this, but trauma is real, and trauma could be avoided, and it could be, I would say, mended with the Holy Spirit, because it paints something on your brain. And a lot of people, you find yourself thinking about this, thinking about like past relationships, or sometimes when somebody did you wrong. That was me. I used to think about it over and over, like, and I used to blame myself, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What did I do wrong? What can I do different? But I didn't look at both sides of the story. Like, I would just automatically blame myself. So declare your healing. One thing from my personal journey was, I declared and decreed that I am healed. I took healing scriptures and I walked that thing out and I said, God, I want to be healed. If you're the one that heals, I need to be healed in this area. And he did it for me. And that's why I said healing for me is beautiful. This is the beautiful part of this 10-day journey to holiness. And I pray that by you finding this video and by you making it to day 5, that God will heal you from the inside out. Like you will begin to see yourself in a different light, and you will begin to look at your past as a blessing. Be grateful for the things that you have experienced, right? And that's it for today, day 5 healing. And I hope you guys took notes. I hope you got some good information out of this, some revelation. And I want to add also, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, or I'm going to leave my email below. You can email me in private or whatever. You can find me on social media, DM me on there, Instagram, on Facebook at Tecola Burrows, and on Instagram, I am Tecola. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video with a friend. Invite somebody on a journey with you, because you never know what people might be going through. It's a lot of people probably need healing. Share with your friend. Share with anybody who you feel need to listen to this video and start this journey of 10-day journey to holiness. And I also want to add, make sure you guys, I'm going to leave it in the show notes as well. Make sure you guys, why I said show notes, I'm going to leave it underneath the video, and it's going to have all my links. And I've recently launched the Power of Your Voice webinar. It's a self-paced webinar, and it's designed to help you unlock the power of your voice and help you start your very own podcast show, which I recommend, because podcasting has truly been a blessing in my life. So I'm gonna leave all that under this video, and don't forget to click that bell and click always, so you know when I have the next video available for you. And until next time, bye.